One of the more unique pieces of used gear we have available here at Vintage King Audio is this SPL Qure. The Qure is a dual-channel parametric EQ, and it's unique because the three frequency bands are each controlled by a different type of circuitry. The low frequencies are sent through a solid-state transistor network. The mid frequencies go through a tube circuit, and the high frequencies go through an LC circuit. So each frequency band is affected in a different way depending on the type of circuitry. The back panel has the typical XLR ins and outs. The legend's also written upside down in case you're peering over the top of your gear into the darkness of your rack. Makes it easier to read. And the unit can also be switched between 110 and 220 volts. The front panel has identical controls for both sides of the unit, and all of these controls are stepped attenuators except for the output on the Qure function, which is continuously variable. Each of the frequency bands and the filters and Qure section can be bypassed or punched in independently of each other. You've got an overall input level control, a high and low frequency shelving type filter, and the three parametric EQs can each boost the level of their frequency band by 15 dB. The lows and highs can drop it by 15 dB, and the mid frequencies can be dropped by 36 dB. The Qure function is the other unique portion of this unit, and it can be switched to operate either in 440 to 2 kilohertz range or the 2 to 6 kilohertz range. And basically what it does is plays around with the frequency response, the harmonic distortion, and the phase by running the signals through an inductor capacitor resistor network. And it basically enhances the overall sound, brings more air into the upper mid-range and highs, and it can really tame the harshness of some digital signals, warms up the overall EQ of a mix, and definitely has its own unique flavor to the signal. This unit will get cleaned, thoroughly tested. We'll make sure it all works up to spec. We'll give it a warranty and offer it to one of our customers here at Vintage King Audio.